What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to some more Star Citizen. Today is the first day of Invictus. I love Invictus. Yeah, I don't really think we should constantly be seeing new or like the same ships every year. I think these should be events for seeing concept ships or ships that are just releasing or about to release or whatever. But nonetheless, we get the opportunity to fly a bunch of these ships for free. You know, we can rent things straight off the show floor, and it's going to be a good time. And plus, since I am a combat player, I like seeing all the combat ships. So Invictus is just my bread and butter. So before I get started with day one, today is Misc, Mirai, and Crusader. Before I get started, I want to point out that I am also going to do a video walking around the Javelin. That's going to be a really quick one. And I'm also going to do maybe a short, or I'll include it in one of these other videos where I will check out the Bengal, just flying around the Bengal and stuff. So it might be like one of the day videos, or it might be just a BS video while just playing the game and stuff. So, but let's go check out the showroom floor. Man, I feel like I'm at work because I work at a car dealership, so I'm talking about the showroom floor. I'm like, it's just so weird. Ooh, that's cool. I like that little model with the F8s. That's so dope. So, oh yeah, Sunday is Aegis Day. Hopefully I get my damn Saber Invictus skin. If you don't give me a Saber Invictus skin, CIG, I'm going to fucking riot. I will riot. I will put an issue council ticket just for you not putting an Aegis or a Saber Invictus skin. I will riot. All right. So, like, the opening here, I'm probably going to hit some stuttering. So, I've been having it a little bit. Like, right there. Oof. Oof. So, over here is pretty much just like IAE, just with the Invictus logo. It's pretty much like walking around IAE again. IAE again. Just with blue and gold. And look at that. Oh, the frames are fantastic right now. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. I'm being sarcastic. Can't tell. So, it looks like we have Crusader in the main area. And then we have... So we got the Crusader in the center. We got all of Misc and Mirai down there, and then we have the MSR down there, and then we also have on the holo tables the A1 Spirit. So let's go take a look at the Crusader ships. So right up front we have both Ares starfighters, the controversial ships, the ships that people argue that should not have been added into the game into the first place. What I would argue has been nerfed wrongly or wrongfully. They should have been, yes, they should have been nerfed, but differently. They need more balance. They need more DPS and less mobility. That's what I will stick with. I will tell you that right now. Oh, and less, and to be more accurate, they just need that. Like, they honestly, I think fixed assist should be a thing on the ship. Not as strong as other ships, but they should be still be there at some point, and also decrease the spread on that Gatling gun. But those are the Ares starfighters. Right here is the Inferno, the ballistic variant, which is also the BERT version, you know. And then we have the Ion, which is actually my preferred one because I can actually use it more effectively than the Inferno. But then we get the Ion with the big ass size 7 laser cannon, and that Gatling gun is size 7 Gatling gun. My favorite thing about the Ares ships is you can take, or you can change out these missile racks underneath here and put single size 5s on each side. So you can have 2 size 5 torpedoes on each of these ships. So the ships that always confuse me, but I do now have a better understanding of what they are. Right here is my favorite version and also the most expensive version. We will take that one last. Right here is the M2. It's the military cargo variant. I don't really know much of a difference between the C2 and the M2 aside from the nose turret there. That's all. I don't really know much. But it's the M2 cargo military variant for dropping off, you know, heavy armor like Nova tanks, Probably some Tumbril, whatever that new Tumbril is. I forgot what it's called. The Tumbril Storm. Or a bunch of, Ursas or Spartans or Centurions and stuff like that. And you can do the same thing with this one, the C2, but this is more of the civilian cargo hauler variant. Like I said, I don't really know much of the difference between the two aside from the paint scheme and the chin turret. Other than that, it's pretty much the same ship. And this one is my favorite. And if I ever get the chance to name this ship, I will name it Morphologist Tears, because we all know the controversial, or his controversial take on the A2. But this obviously is the A2, and this thing is awesome because it drops big friggin' bombs and make big booms, and it makes a brute like me so freaking excited. I love it because it just goes boom. I'm like, yeah, you know, a big bomb, you know. So, but yeah. So that, by the way, that wasn't a jab at Morphologist. I just like bringing it up because honestly, I think the whole story behind it is just funny. So that is the A2, and that is the Crusader area. We will go downstairs since we are still looking at Crusader ships. We will go downstairs, check the holo table for the A1, which is also one of my most anticipated concept ships out there. That's probably the only concept ship that I'm excited for aside from the Suntook Yai, but I think we'll be seeing the Suntook Yai during Alien Week. I'm just speculating, but yeah. So other than that, the A1 is really the only concept ship I'm really excited about aside from the F8 Lightning, but the F8 Lightning everybody knows about, and honestly, I'm starting to think I love that ship, but I think it's overhyped. But either way, this is the A1 Spirit. This is the little sister of the A2. This is the one I'm gonna own, and I might daily this damn thing because it's just the way that they've described it, you know, do bombs for, I could drop bombs on FPS bounties. I might be able to hold my own with their weapons and in PvE bounties for like flying in combat. You know, I could live in the damn thing. It just seems perfect, and it's black, and it looks like the Batwing had a baby with the Normandy. So it's just hot. But that is the A1 Spirit. Can't wait for that damn ship. I'm telling you right now, fella. Oh, I'm so excited for Invictus. I'm not excited about these frames, but I'm excited about Invictus. Let's run up. So, what I was doing for IAE was like I was flying like a ship that I don't own to just show off what was being shown for the day. But I'm actually not going to do that for Invictus, mainly because I've flown all of these ships. I have flown every combat ship in the game. I've flown all of them. So I don't think I've done a video on all of them because, like, I've flown the M2, I've flown the C2, I've flown the A2. They all fly the same. Obviously I've flown those. I mean, if I could fly the Spirit, I would, but I can't, obviously. So I believe the MSR is down this way. Yep, there is the MSR. I'm not gonna lie, I do kind of miss my MSR. And I do kind of wish I would have waited to keep it, or waited and kept it for the Fury, because you could stick a Fury in the back of that damn thing. But I have the 600i and I absolutely love it. So that by the way, my MSR turned into my 600i. So maybe another day I'll get another one, but this is the MSR. It is Star Citizen's Millennium Falcon. It, honestly, in my opinion, it's a fan favorite amongst the community because of how it flies, how it looks. It's just a great ship for smuggling and cargo running for medium-sized vessels. It's fantastic, and honestly, it has one of the best cockpits in the game. The only thing I do not like about it is the fact that its lack of pilot DPS. But honestly, if it had any more pilot DPS, it'd be OP. I will tell you that. Maybe they could pull a 400i, and maybe you can if you could upsize these to size 4s, because you can upsize the gimbals on the 400i to size 4s and go fixed. But I know this kind of acts like a remote turret kind of thing. So you know what? I'm actually gonna rent me one. Maybe I'll stick my Fury in that first. So, oh, these frames are fantastic. Are those stairs? Those stairs are just solid gold. I would slip and fall and bust my shit on those damn stairs. I will tell you that right now. All right, let's go look at the Misc, and I, for one, am really excited about the Misc floor, even though I hate most of the Misc ships. But there's 2 things that have come out today, and we all know what I'm excited about when it comes to that. And oh my god, it's the FA Lightning. Like I said, I love this ship. I want this ship. But it's a little overhyped in my opinion. We all know what it is. We all know what it has. Look at the side of them guns. We all know what it is. We all know what it has. And when we get rebalanced, it's obviously with all those guns, it's gonna have some kind of disadvantage, like either be made of paper or have poor maneuverability or something like that. I don't know. But it's a good ship. It's a cool looking ship. I got a lot of guns. I want one, but there's other ships right now that I can touch and fly and have fun with. So, and to be honest with you, I still think the Saber looks better than the F8 Lightning. Don't at me. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what anybody says. All right, I gotta walk all the way around the show floor. All right, funny story. While we're going to the Misc stuff, so like I said, I work at a car dealership, and I was sitting next to my coworker. The next thing I know, I hear my voice. I'm like, what the hell? What the hell? This dude is sitting on his phone right next to me, watching my YouTube videos. Like, what? And he did it on purpose, just because he knows I'm like, ah, God, it sounds weird. But yeah, he's sitting there watching my YouTube videos. He was watching my Jedi Survivor videos. And I just heard my voice, and I was just like, nah, I don't like hearing my own voice. I hear it enough when I edit. Oh, God. I just felt so embarrassed. I blushed and all kinds of shit. It was just funny. Alright, here we are with the Misc stuff. I should rent a Starfarer. I've actually never flown a Starfarer. I really should. So, we don't have every Misc ship here. We have the Starfarer. I think that's the Gemini. Reliant Tana. Razor. Freelancer Misc. And we also have the new hotness. The Mirai Fury and the Mirai MX. The Mirai MX is a beefcake of missiles for such a small package, dude. Like, I think it has like 24 to 28 missiles, like 12 size 2 missiles and like 8 size 1s. It is fucking nuts. Like, what? Like, how can you fit this many missiles on a ship? And then here's the one I got. I will show you guys in the next video of me flying it around, testing it out, probably take it out on a bounty and stuff, fit it in my 600i or whatever. But this is the one I got. This is the one with the guns. Still got some missiles, but I like the gunplay, and I am very, very, very excited to fly it. I have not flown it yet. I am waiting to finish recording this video before I fly it. Like, I'm not even kidding. But there's a new hotness. I love the fact of how many people are just so excited about a snub fighter. It is the best thing in the world because, you know, obviously we only had the Kruger, Merlin and Archimedes and stuff like that, and they were kind of like, I know people liked them, don't get me wrong, and obviously you get a free one when you get a Connie, you know, you can just use it just in case. But these ships are really going to bring snub fighters and swarm fighters, which I'm really excited about. Swarm fighting, oh man, those frames. I'm really excited about, like, just swarm fighting. Like flying ships out of pocket carriers like a Caterpillar and stuff like that. This is the beginning of it. This ship is the beginning of it, and I am so excited for it. I will, depending on how I like it, and I guarantee you I'm going to like how this thing flies, I am going to fly the hell out of this thing, along with the Suntuck Yai. I am so freaking excited. It's literally a mini Suntoki. That's what it is. It's what it is. So right here we have the Reliant Tana. The Reliant series are a ship that I don't like, but hold a special place in my heart because they were one of the earliest ships I've flown. Because when I first started, I was constantly melting my ship or CCUing my ship, just to try out different things of what was available in the store. And the Reliant is one of those. Like I went from like a Mustang to a Titan to a 300i to a Reliant, back to the Titan to a Cuddy, and I was moving back and forth, just picking and choosing. So like I do adore the Reliant mainly because it reminds me of my early honeymoon phase with Star Citizen. But that is about it. But the Reliant got a lot of guns. It's definitely a gimmicky ship. I see why people love it. It's just not my thing. But you can change out these turrets to put dual size 2s on them, and you can run all gimbal and have 6 guns. So I've actually never ran it with a loadout like this, because I believe this is a size 3 mount right here. So maybe if this stuck a Panther here, that'll be like the same DPS as an Arrow. Maybe not, I don't know. But yeah, it's a nice little thing. You can live out of this thing if you really want to. I'm not 100% sure if they fixed the bed log issue, or like if you bed log. Whoa, damn, that was hard. Like if you bed log, I don't know if this with persistence, I don't know if it's changed the fact that like the ship's natural state was like vertical instead of horizontal. So, but yeah, it's a small little ship you can live out of. Stuff, not too bad. Over here is this just the base Razor, or is this the Razor EX? I think this is it's the Razor EX. This is the stealth variant of the Razor, which is the only good variant of the Razor. Don't at me. There's not really much of a difference. This thing just has a little bit more stealth, and it comes in black. That's literally it. So, but Razors are fun. I have a lot of fun with it. I stored one in my Corsair for a long time, and I just had a lot of fun beaming around with that thing. So, not much to show. Just a little fighter. Little fucking thing. Oh, and this is the Freelancer Misc. This is the missile boat of the Freelancer turds. Yes, Freelancers look like turds. I don't care what anybody says. It looks like a freaking turd. So, but it is the missile boat turd, and it's got 4 size 3 hard points. It can hold a buttload of missiles, and I honestly had a lot of fun flying this damn thing when I had it. I had it when I had because I melted my my concept of the A1, but I flew this when I had my A1 and did a video on it. So nothing too crazy. It's just a Freelancer with a lot of missiles. That's all it really is. This is the Starfare Gemini. You can use this thing to refuel ships mid-air, mid-space, or whatever they're called. And honestly, I've never flown one. I've never really walked in one. It looks like it has a similar weapons configuration as the Freelancer. This is a Freelancer in general, but I believe these are either size 4s or size 5s. I'm gonna rent one because I've never actually flown a Gemini. And play around with it a little bit. But yeah, this thing is a big beefcake of a woman. But big girls need love too. But yeah, these are all like the fuel tanks and stuff like that for like hydrogen and your quantum fuel and stuff, because you can refuel both hydrogen and quantum fuel with the Starfare. It's honestly, when the game gets like a lot bigger, like with Pyro and other systems come out, this is going to be a necessity to either have an org running or a very, very, very good game loop for people. But that is actually, I think that is the last ship I have to show for today. So that is Misc, Mirai, and Crusader Day for the first 2 days of Invictus. When I do another showcase, I will put it up on Monday. That'll be, yeah, it'll be Monday the 21st, and that will be Aegis Day. And then I will do every other day from there for Anvil, so on and so forth. So I'm going to go fly my Fury now and record that video. But I hope you guys enjoyed this little walk around of Invictus. Doing kind of like the same thing I did for for IAE. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead, leave a like, hit that subscribe button, and leave a comment down below of how excited you guys are for Invictus, and get hands on just a bunch of different stuff and take a look at what might be possibly coming in the future. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next video and around the verse.